Howdy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Scrub, and welcome back to Going Medieval. Last time, we got through the majority of winter, and we're mostly okay. We got this nice little mine set up, which is alright. And more importantly, we actually got the workshop built, which is going to be very good for us. And today we're going to start off by riding out the rest of winter. It's the last day of it. As for our plans for the rest of spring, I have a couple ideas. But I do think one of our priorities is definitely going to be trying to find some of that iron and getting some of that hauled over here, because metal is a pretty rare resource for us right now. And I did get a bit of advice from a comment on the last part is, with these traps, something that's good to do is zigzag them in front of your gates. Because I'm guessing your people are aware of where it goes and they just run between them. So we'll probably try and get some of that done when we have an opportunity. And we've also started building the first layer of stone wall, which will be a-okay for us. Probably get a bit of mining done, and since we're going into spring, we do also need to consider where we're going to plant our fields at. And I did have an idea. I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to like it, but it's what we're going to end up trying. Before we do that, though, I need to check. We have an okay amount of wood. Not a lot. We'll probably need more. But we've also been chopping a lot around base. But we're going to get the most sunlight down on this part, so what I'm thinking we might end up doing, we'll build a little bit of an extension out this way. The only thing I'm sketched out about is that during a siege, they might try and bust through here in the garden, which probably won't be as well defended. But if they have trebs, that means they're going to bust in wherever they want regardless, so I think it'll probably be okay. But we also need to make sure that we have enough land set aside for it. It's going to be a little bit until we can actually plant anyway once it's spring, because it's going to be cold for a while. So what I think we'll end up doing, we'll dig as much of this out as we can. Then I'll probably start large-scale terraforming, because we do have a decent little chunk of dirt in the stockpile. So we'll refill all of this in, and then we'll start planting up around here-ish. Now, that does mean we will need to move the dumping stockpile somewhere else, and I think that'll be alright over there. So probably another pretty heavy day of workshop/mining going on, with maybe a little bit of wood chopping. And it's actually starting to thaw pretty quickly, so we might be able to find some iron. Okay, here we go. Little bit over here. I thought we had more. That is one of the downsides of the forest map, unfortunately, is that you're going to be lacking quite a few of the mineral resources. Well, if it is super obvious, I am looking right past it. So I guess that's what we're going to have to start with. And there's also a little bit of salt down here as well. We'll probably want to grab some of that. But we definitely do our clay mining first so that we can set up the fields, hopefully, in a decent amount of time. And I think we're at a pretty decent point. I'm actually going to start scaling back a few of the dismantling projects we have. And we'll also want to go ahead and get some summer gear ready. I don't think we'll need to do it right away. I think usually around mid-spring is when you can probably swap over to that. I guess it really just depends on how it's feeling, because honestly, for being the end of winter, it's pretty nice out. In fact, I can probably go ahead and knock down the intensity on the braziers to medium for now. And we are going to be building on top of some clay down here, but we also literally have a giant field of it over here, so I'm okay with wasting a little bit of that. And fortunately, actually filling in the holes with dirt is a very quick process, so that'll probably get mostly done before the end of the day. And that is 1 year survived in the books. Happy spring. Spring arrived in Tewksbury. As the sun warmed the sleeping ground, vegetation began to grow. It was the perfect time to sow crops for the coming year. Moderate temps, rain and fog are frequent, small chance of hailstorms. And we will definitely need to prepare for that because, yeah, usually once you get your farming going and you have plenty of backup seeds, it's not that bad. An early hailstorm could actually do quite a bit of damage. Fortunately, we do already have a pretty well tried and true method of dealing with that in the form of a canopy we'll be building. And it's 43 out. Yeah, we'll definitely give it a couple days before we start sowing crops, because we do want to get all this finished up first. And follow up, how much do we actually have? All right, we have cabbage, carrots, beets, herbs, and flax. So right now we've got 5 of the fields we can get planned out. That's not too bad. And we'll go ahead and chop down this tree, even though it's not dead, because we'll probably be planting around here. And also we can probably actually go ahead and get the fields planned, even if we're not going to plant them right away. You know, I don't think we even have a dedicated miner, but our guys are tag teaming it pretty well. That, and I think we're actually caught up on quite a bit of work. Ooh, hello. Definitely take that. Should probably do a quick carcass check while I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, look at that. There is a lot just sitting out there. Definitely go ahead and get all that going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Should not have enough room. Oh, just. All right, so everyone's gonna run to all the corners of the map to go grab those real quick, and then we'll be eating good for quite a while. I think we actually did need some, textiles to make some clothes, so that's even better. They look kind of peaceful if you ignore all the, birds pecking at them. We'll definitely want to have the field's interior access. I'm thinking we'll actually knock this down and turn this into a little gateway into the main keep. And then this will just be like a little offshoot. And I'm sure there's a magic number as far as when you want to plant stuff. I feel like 5x6 is a-okay. I feel like it gives you a decent amount of stuff to get done without getting too much. And we probably want to have them more this way, because I don't want to go too far out, because that's further we have to walk. So I think probably dig up the rest of this rocky soil, replant it, and then we should be a-okay. If nothing else, it's every little bit of limestone can help us out, and some of that dirt's gonna get reused right away anyway, so that's nice. 143, I think we'll still be all right. Worst case scenario, we can go dig out some holes and reuse it over here, and we'll definitely want our first stuff going to seed. And we honestly won't need the vegetables for much because we just got so much meat for not really having to do anything. It's pretty great. Yeah, I'll be honest, it's kind of weird how little hunting I feel like you need to do in this game. Like fishing, you have to actually try. Hunting, if you just keep an eye on the carcasses, you'll just be able to go grab them. And the downside is you are losing out on, you know, the free archery XP, but I think with the new training system, that's going to be less relevant than it used to be. Actually, speaking of that, we'll probably want to build some of that soon to hopefully get crossbows underway. Okay, looks like the first round of soil is back down. And we're still sitting on 69. Nice. Who's idle? Lotta. Let's have you go chop down some trees before we actually start planting stuff, but we will also need a bunch of wood. Lotta, please. There you go. Yeah, sometimes you gotta do the old draft undraft to make sure that your people are gonna get to work. So probably have Aldolf do this for the rest of the day, and then I think tomorrow we might be good to start planting, depending on how warm out it is. I think you can plant a little bit early, and it's okay, it just won't grow. But I'm always hesitant to plant stuff too early in case it just straight up kills it. And speaking of, the apple trees are looking pretty good now. You know, I was just thinking about how I actually want to extend this. I do still need to have some towers and the like set out so we can shoot into them. Because yes, this does technically work defensively, but our shooters don't have the best angles right now. So we do need to try and address that, which is also why I wanted to bring up the walls another level. I think I've got a partial plan for that. And there goes a sling. Yeah, they definitely brought down durability overall, because we made that sling, I'm pretty sure, and it just got destroyed pretty quickly. Also, yeah, do we have anyone at 10 marksman yet? Because we should definitely give out some lawn bows if that's the case. Okay, we have one, Margeria. You may complain, but you're at least our best shot, so you get 1 bonus point in your favor. Well done. We finish digging tomorrow. Then I'll probably plan the rest of the fields, and then we'll start building to get this inside the keep, and then we'll also go ahead and try and build up a little bit more defense while we're doing that. It's part of why I've been trying to get a bunch of these trees chopped down in our spare time. Nice foggy morning for the second day of spring. And, okay, 40 at the start of the day is not terrible. Let's see how the rest of it goes. Alright, looks like Adonia's gonna help with some of the terraforming while Aldolf keeps doing all the mining. Yeah, he doesn't have a growth in it, but he is going to be very sauced at this in the long term. I wouldn't mind actually getting a miner next, though. We're not going to be doing it that much on this map, but, you know, you don't want to be taking forever doing that stuff if you don't have to. And as the animals try and fertilize the fields before we start planting, but we're not quite there yet, buddies. Okay, we're down to 54 dirt. I think we'll be okay, because a lot of this, I think it's, yeah, we get 2 dirt, 4, so each of these are only going to be 3 to fill in. And Margeria has been cooking up all that meat, so we're doing pretty well on that. Might even have, okay. I was hopeful we might have another round of it, but it looks like that we're probably good for a while until the next wave dies out. And we'll definitely want to cut these trees down because we don't want them blocking the fields once they're up and running. I wouldn't mind letting them grow a little bit more to actually get a decent yield out of it, but I'm not going to be that fussed about if we cut them down while they're young. This one's mature, so it's the best time to do it, but this one's got a while to grow, and these are still just saplings, so that's just going to be kind of a waste. Unfortunate, but we're in the forest map. I think we're fine on wood. There we go. And we're getting caught back up on research again. Ooh, we could get into beekeeping. That would be pretty good for us. We need that for barrels, right? Yeah, beeswax. Yeah, let's do it. Question is, where do we want the skeps? Because the one annoying thing about these is that they make a bunch of noise. I guess probably over here next to the mine might be alright. We gotta leave a little bit of space for... Okay. This one I think is alright. She was found faint and bleeding by a citizen of Tewksbury. From the axe and shattered lumber, Mehenilda? Mehenilda, I'm definitely gonna keep saying that wrong, had clearly experienced a woodcutting mishap. Would you let them stay and heal? We sure will. A smith. Okay, that's not exactly what we needed. You are an intellectual, though, so you could actually be pretty good for research. Not a great miner, which is what I wanted, and of course, you're not a good marksman. Why would you be? 16 botanist, though. No growth in it, but that's not bad. Yeah, definitely welcome. Someone please go pick up our new Faithless armor. Lightweight, gluttonous. Iron stomach is nice. She's a churl, which is annoying. But she's also wise. I think Adonia... Okay, there we go. Yeah, Adonia's gonna get on it. And definitely convalesce. Unconscious. Okay, looks like we do have a spare bed right now, so we should be okay there. And hey, speaking of good things, there's 2 dead polecats out here, too. Wonderful. And I guess if you already got the melee weapon, we'll go ahead and give you that stuff. Go helmet. Stay on winter gear, grab all armor, and we'll let you chill out on the schedule until you're taken care of. How messed up are you, by the way? A deep arm laceration, that is not great. Looks like you are probably gonna be alright, though. We just need to definitely let you chill for a little bit. Okay, Marcus is helping out with this, so we'll definitely just let them finish this up before we send up more construction jobs, because I just want them to get this over with. Alada again. Oh, right, we're gonna build those skeps. I definitely got completely distracted by the new person. All the skeps in the world, please. And if we're setting up those jobs, we should probably go ahead and set up the soil jobs as well. Also, I just noticed there was Margeria out here doing this. That's odd. I guess that means we're caught up in the kitchen. The skeps are pretty much like the ice bucket. You just set them to forever and then let them get their stuff done in the background. Okay, and there's Adonia going to take care of Mehenilda. Okay, I guess that didn't work. Okay, I think she actually failed the treatment, so good job. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? A watch doctor does not do well, it seems. Alright, there we go. And 3 days later, we have dug up all the stuff we need to. Okay, looks like you got taken care of, though. Excellent. I think that's every bed occupied now, though. Because this will be Margeria's, and that means this will be Godsir's. Yeah. Okay, looks like she's going to get equipped up. You still need convalesce, that's fine. Hopefully you can start working soonish. Once I see her up and about, I'll set her on the schedule. But more importantly, I think with this, we will finally have the field... Oh, come on, guys. Why would you gotta give me blue balls like that? We were so close. I know I could just prioritize and force them to do it, but it's funnier if I complain and bitch about it the whole time. Also, now suddenly everyone decides they want to be on food prep. I don't know what these guys are doing. Marjorie's working on her culinary, though. Well done. Do we actually have a legit cook, or are you just kind of a stand-in? I mean, you have good base stat for it. Although, yeah, we should definitely figure out what you're going to be good at. Actually going to bump the training up to 3 now, since we're about to start doing that, and we have plenty of animals for hauling. Yeah, we can definitely reorganize some of the research, since we have people with growths in it on 2 different counts. Wow, they're both really good smiths. That's interesting. Yeah, weirdly enough, that means Adonia doesn't really need to do it. I mean, I guess it's not bad for her to, as a backup, because, I mean, she'll help out with smelting and stuff. Yeah, we have got the weirdest coverage. Like, we are really good botanists, but we only have 1 person that has actual growths in it. Alright, good job, God Sir. Don't ever watch anyone work that you want them to get stuff done. How many more days are you going to be out? 21 hours. Okay, so 1 more day, you should be alright. Oh, and Alada is idle once again. Hey, quick question. We are not out of hay, are we? No, we have plenty of hay. Why are you guys not building those? Oh, it's a skill issue. Why wouldn't it be? Good. Oy vey. Alright, it's fine. Well, if you're gonna be like that, then I am gonna make you start working on some more important stuff. Namely, our actual defensive plan. You do not need skill for this, do you? Alright, Alada, I really need you to try and find something to do with your life. I'm begging you. What if I set all of those? There you go. Good job. Proud of you. Also, I think we just ran out of dirt, so good. In that case, we can probably go ahead and dig out some over here-ish, since this is gonna... That was quick. That was real quick, actually. And the Society of Fellows, oh, you guys were so cool in my last run. Why are you guys being dicks? Well, you know what? You're actually gonna wait, because I need to actually work on my defenses. And I also need to plan out my fields. I think we're not gonna be actually getting this ready. Yeah, I don't think we have enough time for it, for what I actually want to do. There we go. That's what the fields will end up looking like. Definitely need to cut those down and go ahead and chop that while we're at it. And the other thing I wanted to work on, since we have the technologies, I'm going to actually upgrade these both to tall gates as well. And we do actually have a decent amount of limestone, more than I was expecting, so we're just going to actually... because I don't think we're going to be able to get this tower built in time. I'm going to try and get this brought up a 2nd level before the siege. The entire thing. Okay, we have 1.7k wood, so we should be alright to power level this. There we go. Might be a little bit ambitious, but I think we should have enough time to get it done, hopefully. Oh, we definitely want to get you on the schedule as well. And I'm definitely going to just prioritize a lot of construction right now, since we want to get the most out of that before the siege starts. And nothing in research that'll immediately help us out, so we'll hold on to that for the moment. And if I've understood the comment correctly, this is kind of what we want to be going for with the stick traps. It won't be perfect because the gates do have a radius where you can't place stuff, but it should actually help get quite a bit done anyway. There we go. I think that'll help stave off some of the badness we have coming in. Also, I am doing all this prep. They are just going to blast through this corner with a treb, calling it right now. And also, I did not plan this out in the slightest, but it looks like it's a perfect fit, so let's all pretend I did, okay? Thanks. We'll have to see how much limestone we have afterwards. I might just have to do wooden merlins instead of, the stone ones at top. Also, why are you bleeding again? Hopefully you can sleep it off, buddy. And honestly, just because we need it as a priority, everybody's going #1 construction right now. And it should take us about 2 hours to get over to him. Where were you at? Other side of the lake, huh? Who were you gonna actually send? Who was the one that's gonna be the bard? Was it Godser? There was someone that had the bard capability. Yeah. Marcus. I think he'll pick up a speechcraft. Ooh. Let's not send him on this one, because I'm not entirely sure if he's going to pick up a star later. Also, we definitely need to get the gates up, so I'm going to manually do that. She's at 37. If no one else is at 10, okay, thank you, God Sir. Also, since it's extortion, I could, in theory, pay them off. I don't like to purely out of principle, but it might not be the worst idea. And the seller's still looking pretty solid for the moment. Grisha hits level 1 construction. Good job. All right, so Icarus may have flown a little bit too close to the sun on this one. I'm gonna level with you guys. We're gonna have a decent amount done. I am kind of sketched out about not having Merlins potentially, though. Okay, slight problem here. I'm gonna need you to deconstruct that one. There you go. And a lot of his clothes got destroyed. That's a shame for you. Also, I should probably give you a ranged weapon. No, it's not really your thing, but it's also not anybody's thing in this entire settlement. Yeah, go ahead and grab that. Why not? Get a little bit of variation on the weaponry. Okay, I'm gonna send him at 4 hours just to be safe, since I'll probably have to get down off the wall. Who's that actually gonna be? I'm just gonna send whoever has the highest stat without caring about the growth right now. Actually, it might still be a lot anyway. Perfect. Oh no, it's Aldulf. How much are these? Oh, these are 10 apiece. Yeah, let's just play it safe here and go wooden Merlins. Yeah, weirdly enough, I forgot that's a thing in this game. This entire wall piece is 5. The little Merlin on top is 10. And I might actually draft Aldulf just short of him to try and buy a little bit more time. But we should also hopefully have a decent amount of time once he runs back. All right, yeah, Aldulf is going to be big chillin' for a little bit. Oh, also, everyone just keeps working today. We'll get you guys some leisure time once this is all over, I promise. But for now, you just keep working. They're going to be annoyed, and chances are someone's going to rebel, but you'll just have to get over that. We got a lot of building left to do. Okay, yeah, I just switched over to imminent, so we'll go ahead and talk. The negotiator was wearing a bloody apron. We need corpses for our plague medicine experiments. Tewksbury settlers have been selected to take part. We're keen to get started, but you can opt out for a reasonable fee. Let's see. 5 archers, a bunch of marauders. That's the thing, like, I wish I could actually see what they'll want before I make the offer, because I kind of want to, like, actually see if I can afford it or not. So I guess we'll just say no. Okay, we've got 5 hours, so we should actually be okay here. Okay, slight problem. I think Grisha's gonna find a way to get herself stuck here. Okay, yeah, get out of there before you... Thank you. All right, well, good news is Adonia's getting a couple of these traps ready. She was mainly helping out with the wall, which I think I'm okay with that being prioritized. And Aldulf is definitely gonna... Why are you riding, Aldulf? I don't need you riding. Screw it, it's fine. Attack's about to happen. Okay, they're down on this side. That's a-okay. Yeah, you go ahead and lock this. Go ahead, lock this. Aldulf, you go ahead and take care of that, please. Go ahead and clear these jobs for now. Okay, it looks like everyone else is about as done as they can be. Okay, you're gonna go build that last bit. You guys draft up, get on the wall. You draft up here as well. All right, they're gonna take their time swimming over here. It's the one advantage we have. And that means we can go ahead and start spreading you guys out on the wall. Actually, Godter, it looks like you're done, so go ahead and you can stand over here for the moment. All right, go ahead and keep building those, please. And get the last one. All right, Aldulf, go ahead and stop there. Lada, you're a little bit shorter range, so you can get closer here. Is there anybody else that's not over here right now? Looks like that's everybody. Fantastic. All right, so Adonia, go ahead and get that last one done. And then get inside and lock up. And don't deconstruct, please. Lock that. Okay, here we go. And Adonia, get up here as soon as you are able. And let's see how we do. All right, that is a great start. Gotzer, Yeah, go ahead and rotate over this way. Okay. And I do feel like that when you... Oh, okay. Try not to micro too much. I feel like they do a little bit better. Okay, Adonia, that is not great. Let's see. Any weapon we can grab. Sling will have to do. Okay, Margeria, you go ahead and rotate over here, since you're getting shot up pretty good. You three, hold ground, aim for this guy. You three, hold ground, aim for the crossbow. Armor down, that's not great. And Adonia has that. Is there a tower shield or anything? Just go kite shield. We don't want to lower your movement speed too much. Alright. They are through the first one. That's alright. You can go ahead and get a little bit closer here. You guys all aim for that. Alright, you get back over here. Another archer down. You guys, please try to take this one. Yeah, I feel like even if you give an attack order, sometimes they're just like, screw it, I'm gonna do what I want. It's pretty bad. Which, yeah. I know this isn't like an actual RTS, but... you know. That's kind of a priority in a game like this, where you need to defend yourself. Okay, you're probably going to get through that one, which means you should go ahead and get over here. Is there any more archers? Does not look like it, so now we just sit on the walls and start picking them apart from in here. Okay, and now they go through this little ringer, which may or may not work out well. Okay, I need you guys to try and fire in on... Alright, focus fire. Okay. No, do not run away. Please attack the guy on the gate. Okay, yeah, see, like, they're just doing whatever they want now. That's really annoying. Alright, you know what? Go for kills here. Because then we can rout them. Okay. I think that's... okay, good. This guy looks lightly armored. Alright, Grecia, that's really unfortunate. Go ahead and grab... a mace, since you might have to do a little bit of melee if they get close to us. Sigmund, please. Okay, they got somebody else. Alright, you guys get over here to the inside and start firing down. And a fire, dope. Hey guys, guess what? We gotta check out the fire update. And of course you go rebel when okay, this is great. This is all good. I'm fine. How are you? Can you guys please kill the big guy? Like, he is such a target. Okay, I guess we'll just rotate this way now. Okay, I guess the good news is that the fire didn't spread that far. Or at all. Get Dale, please. I hope we got Chip earlier. Oh, okay. So, some things went well, some things didn't. Fortunately, the entire place didn't go up in flames. Aldolf is definitely messed up, and a lot had blocked the most hits, good job. And I can't scroll down, dope, so I can't even see everything that got destroyed. It's all the stuff that was outside, so we're fine. And honestly, everything tomorrow is just going to be do whatever you feel like, because a lot of people got effed up there. But first, we want to try and get rid of some of these fools. Nope. What are you guys doing? Please sit up here and take some shots. You can probably go to bed. Okay, that's fine. Everyone go to bed. Quenching fires. Oh, hey, look at that. It is actually still kind of, burning down. Dope. How's the inside look? Grisha's rebellious because you saw a dead body. My dude, what are you talking about? Also, yeah, go ahead and pray while the freaking workshop's burning down. Yeah, that'll help. You know what? We were almost prepared for this. We do have the apiaries built. We just need to get the barrels, and then we'll be able to deal with this quickly. Hopefully these guys can get to it-ish. Yep. Just keep filling up, guys. Hobble on in there, and you can hopefully not bleed out overnight. Okay, well, at least it's not spreading super quickly. Okay, there we go. And... oh, we got it! Yay! Just like that, we've dealt with our first fire, and how about we go ahead and call it apart for there, ladies and gentlemen? Honestly, I feel like we're learning with each siege. That could have gone a lot worse, if we're being completely honest. I do think that going up to this second tier might be what really helped us out there. And also, again, thanks to that comment that was talking about how to set these out. That definitely helped out a lot. So next time we will be resting up, we'll recover. Honestly, everyone earned a day off, and honestly, I can't be mad about these guys being pissed. But we also have a lot of loot we need to sort through. I also think that we'll be able to start farming. So hopefully y'all are looking forward to that. Until then, thanks for stopping by. See you later.